Well, we got Wally out here today. I'm going to try him without a leash and see what he does. So far he's been pretty good. It's beautiful out here today. Sun's out. It's really nice. Come on, Bub. Wally, get up here. He gets too close to that embankment over there. That thing's a sheet of ice. But he's been doing pretty good. It's really steep. I don't know if you can, camera never does that justice, but that embankment's steep. And it'd be a hell of a trip getting him back up over that. Oh, this is actually really up and downhill a lot. Well, like I said, he's been doing really well. Might get back here and make a fire. You stay up here. He's, I don't know if you noticed, I don't even know if this will zoom in on that. Following rabbit tracks. He's a tracking son of a gun, I can tell you that. I just wished I would have worked with him a little bit more on the tracking skills, but one thing's for sure, something happens to Daddy out here in the woods, he can find me. There's no doubt about that. That's what he does, sniff, sniff, sniff. He knows even what he's sniffing. Only he does. So I brought his leash along just in case he gets out of control. But put it on that tree back there, so hopefully I'll be able to find it again. I'm sure I will. There's enough snow on the ground. These hemlocks are just gorgeous back in here. My God. Just absolutely gorgeous. And we got some deer tracks. Haven't seen a whole lot of deer back in here. Although with this snow noise, they're going miles ahead of me. So, if I see something else cool, I'll fire the camera back up. Just want to show you this real quick. Look how pretty that water is down there. That is so pretty. And that embankment is a long way down. But that water is so pretty down there, just flowing under that snow. It's like somebody was over there, maybe hiking a little bit. Some sort of tracks. We had a bear. He'd come back every night. He was getting in my bird feeder. And I had a 5-pound container. No, it was more than that. It was probably a 10-pound. It was a dog food container, them plastic ones that have the screw lid. And I just bought a new bird feeder. And he'd come back. I got pictures of him. If I can find them, I might roll them in this video. But he come back and he took that damn container, literally took it up into the woods. The bird feeder, he snagged it too. It was screwed down. I did find that this summer, but he took it. And how he got that and took it is beyond me, because it was completely sealed. And get up here, Wally. Wally, up here now. Good boy. You stay away from that edge. But somehow he took that whole container. And then he come back and took my damn bird feeder. Brand new too. It was a nice bird feeder. But he took it also. So apparently he needed it more than I did. And I never did find the container. I found the bird feeder, but never the container. That's so weird. And everybody argued with me, oh, somebody took that. Well, there ain't no way somebody took that. It was the bear. They took it. So, as long as Wally boy here doesn't fall down over any embankments, we'll be doing good. So, I'll get back to you. Well, we're about an hour into it. And old Wally boy there, he's doing all right. He hasn't took off on me or anything. I think we're gonna stop here and maybe build a fire. It's about 20 degrees out. Maybe build a little fire to warm Daddy's hands up and all this dead firewood. And these gloves ain't the warmest. Got all this dead firewood, and we got my new carry knife that I use in the woods, is that Charade. Did a review on the SCHF9. I love that thing. So didn't bring a tripod, but I think that's what we're going to do. Haven't made up my mind yet. So if we do, I'll bring you guys in on it, and if we don't, I'll probably film something else on the way back if I find something cool. So thanks for putting up with my boring ass today. It's a Saturday and I didn't have to work. So, and it got Wally out of the house, and he loves getting out of the house. He just loves to run. So, I'll get back to you. Okay, what I'm doing is kick some of the snow back. Broke some limbs off to keep the fire up off the ground. And I am collecting small tinder right now. Just enough to warm our hands and get a little fire skill practice going here. We got all kinds of good dead branches and all kinds of firewood, and you name it, we got it. So I figured doesn't hurt to practice a little bit. So I'll get back to you before I light her up. Okay, I got it striked. Cotton balls work the best. I always carry a few cotton balls in my flint with me just to get it going. You don't need a bunch of fancy stuff, and a lighter works, but not in the cold. Not very well, at least. This fire, all it did was 2 strikes and it was going. So, it works really well. And just make sure you got your tinder ready to go, or your kindling ready to go before you spark it, because that's what you're going to need to do. Need to have it ready. Otherwise, it probably just isn't going to work. But the fire feels good on the hands. Nice small fire. Don't need anything big. I'm just trying to warm my hands up because my gloves suck. Wally's over there. He doesn't mind the snow. He's just having a blast. And Daddy's just trying to warm his hands up here because I'm froze. My hands just can't take this anymore. Not like it used to. And that's all it takes too. It doesn't take much. Just a small fire. Enough to warm your hands up. I don't have my pack with me or anything. It's just those gloves I need to get some new gloves. Those gloves just ain't cutting it. That fire is. And by the time that fire burns down, I'm ready to go hiking again. I only normally stop for maybe a half hour, sometimes less than that. And this is just resources I found right here. So, but when we get back to hiking, I'll get back with you. Wally! Get up here now. He listens so well. He listens to me very well. He knows who the alpha dog is. Get up here. Hey! Now! Well, maybe he does. Wally, get up here now! Hurry up, let's go! Right now! I don't know what he thinks he's doing. He never does this. Oh, he's playing.